When Clara Moyle got married back in 1977, she never imagined her story would be something worth talking about at a domestic violence awareness gathering. 5 years ago, her husband died from a massive heart attack, but not before leaving her with decades of fear and pain.
And over the time of my life, I was beaten many times, especially the first time was after the birth of my first child, and it continued for 30 years. I don't know, some years it could be very often. Christmas, Thanksgiving seemed to be worse, some of the worst times of the year. The holidays, he hated holidays with a passion. And you could be just sitting at a table and he'd all of a sudden just strike you.
Years later, with Chuck Pogose at her side, Clara now has a partner who shares her fight to make a positive change for other victims of abuse.
We're a team, we're a partnership in this, and there is no going back. It's full forward. I give her my full support on this and everything, because I'm just as strongly committed to this as she is. We need to let people know, especially the younger ones know, don't put up with this.
As a crime victim advocate for Someplace Safe, Susan Keehn has seen too many stories like Clara's over the years. While domestic violence has certain similarities, she says there's no cookie-cutter approach to righting the wrongs.
For you and I, it's a different scenario as it is for Clara, as it may be for the next person. Frankly, sometimes it's safest to stay in the situation because you know what that abusive person will do and you know their whereabouts. Other times, it's better to get out now because one's life is totally at risk.
Susan says 1 in 3 women in the country are affected by domestic violence. Clara is hoping that by sharing her message at Tuesday's Domestic Violence Awareness Walk, she will positively affect a greater percentage.
Yeah, I think it made me stronger in the long run, but I wouldn't advise anybody to stay through it because the chances are too risky. Each morning you get up, it's a new beginning, a new start. I never look backwards because it's too painful with my past, and I just look forward to every new day that there's something out there that's new and different for me to experience.
For the Voice of Alexandria, I'm Joe Korkowski.